Step into the shadow of ancient Japan, a land steeped in tradition and honor. We're about to embark on a journey that transcends time, venturing into an era where the clash of steel echoed through misty valleys and the spirit of the samurai defined a nation. Today, I'm taking you on a journey, one that's brimming with clashing blades, the dance of katana in the hands of masters, and the unwavering resolve of warriors facing insurmountable odds. Prepare to witness the intensity of samurai combat, where every strike carries the weight of tradition and the fate of a warrior's honor. Fading honor, a concept as sharp and deadly as any blade. We'll explore the delicate balance between tradition and progress, and the sacrifices made in the name of preserving a way of life, and a secret that's been buried for over a century. A secret whispered through generations, hidden within the folds of history, waiting to be unearthed. This isn't just a tale of battles and warriors. It's a story of resilience, sacrifice, and the enduring power of the human spirit. This is the untold story of the last great samurai, a figure shrouded in legend, a symbol of defiance against the relentless tide of change. We'll delve into the heart and mind of this warrior, exploring the motivations that drove him to make his final stand. Let's set the stage. It's 1877 and Japan is changing fast. The winds of modernization are sweeping across the land, transforming the very fabric of society. The old ways are being challenged, and the samurai, once the pillars of power, find themselves on the precipice of obsolescence. Steam trains cut across rice fields, a symbol of the rapid industrialization that's reshaping the nation. These iron horses represent progress, but they also signify the erosion of the traditional agrarian lifestyle that has defined Japan for centuries. Samurai traditions, once the backbone of society, are being swept aside, replaced by new customs and ideologies imported from the West. The ancient rituals, the code of bushido, the very essence of the samurai way of life, are fading into the mists of time. For Western suits and rifles, the katana, the soul of the samurai, is being replaced by modern weaponry. The traditional garb of the warrior is giving way to the tailored suits of European businessmen, but one man isn't ready to let go. He stands as a bulwark against the relentless tide, symbol of resistance against the forces of change. He embodies the spirit of the samurai, unyielding and unbroken. Saigo Takamori, a warrior with a fierce sense of honor, a man revered for his unwavering loyalty and his deep connection to the traditions of the past. He is a leader, a philosopher, and a symbol of the samurai spirit. Leads the Satsuma Rebellion, a desperate uprising against the Meiji government, a final stand for the values and traditions that Saigo holds dear. It is a conflict that will determine the future of Japan and the fate of the samurai. He's fighting not just an army, but the future itself. He is battling against the inevitable march of progress, against the forces that threaten to erase the very essence of what it means to be Japanese. Now here's where most tales end, with Saigo's tragic last stand at Shirorama, a mountain that becomes the stage for a final desperate act of defiance. It is a place where courage and despair intertwine, where the echoes of battle resonate through the ages, surrounded, outgunned, and hopelessly outnumbered. The samurai warriors, armed with their swords and their unwavering spirit, face a modern army equipped with rifles and cannons. The odds are stacked against them, but they refuse to yield. The world remembers him as the last samurai, a symbol of a bygone era, a tragic hero who fought for what he believed in, even in the face of certain defeat. His name is etched in the annals of history, a testament to the enduring power of the samurai spirit. But the real secret, it isn't just about how he died. It's not simply a tale of a lost battle or a fallen hero. The true secret lies deeper, hidden beneath the surface of historical accounts and popular narratives. It's about why he chose to fight when he knew he couldn't win. What drove him to lead a rebellion against a vastly superior force? What was he hoping to achieve, knowing that his efforts were likely to end in tragedy? See, for Saigo, being a samurai wasn't about wielding a sword. It wasn't about martial prowess or battlefield glory. It was about something far more profound, something that transcended the art of war. It was about something deeper: loyalty, duty, and sacrifice. These were the core tenets of the Bushido Code, the principles that guided the lives of the samurai. They were values worth fighting for, even to the death. By taking his stand, he wasn't resisting change. He wasn't simply clinging to the past for the sake of tradition. His motives were far more nuanced and complex. He was reminding Japan not to lose its soul on the path to modernity. He was fighting to preserve the values that had made Japan great, to ensure that progress didn't come at the cost of its cultural identity. Here's the twist. Saigo's death wasn't the end of the samurai spirit. In fact, his sacrifice had an unexpected and profound impact on the nation. In fact, it sparked a wave of nostalgia and respect, a renewed appreciation for the traditions and values that Saigo had fought to defend. His death served as a catalyst for a cultural revival, a rediscovery of the samurai spirit. Statues went up, monuments were erected in his honor, commemorating his courage and his unwavering commitment to his principles. He became a symbol of national pride, a reminder of the values that had shaped Japan's identity. His memory inspired future generations, even as the country hurtled into the modern age. His legacy lived on, influencing the values and ideals of generations to come. The samurai spirit, though seemingly extinguished, continued to burn brightly in the hearts of the Japanese people. There's a legend that in his final moments, as he lay wounded on the battlefield, facing the inevitable end, Saigo entrusted a secret message to his followers, a final testament to his beliefs, a guiding principle for the future. Never forget who you are. A simple yet profound message, a reminder to stay true to one's values, to honor one's heritage, and to never lose sight of one's identity. It's less about swords and more about honor, the kind that survives even when the world moves on. It's about integrity, courage, and the unwavering commitment to one's principles, even in the face of adversity. So the last samurai's real secret? The truth that lies at the heart of his story, the message that he left behind for future generations. It wasn't a hidden blade, a secret technique, or a forgotten strategy. It wasn't about the tools of war or the skills of combat or an unbeatable technique. It wasn't about mastering the art of swordsmanship or achieving invincibility on the battlefield. It was the courage to stay true to yourself even when everything changes, the strength to uphold your values even when the world around you is crumbling, the wisdom to remember who you are, even when faced with the allure of progress and the temptation to abandon your heritage. Thanks for stepping back in time with me, for joining me on this journey into the heart of the samurai era. I hope you've gained a new appreciation for the complexities and nuances of this fascinating period in Japanese history. If you're craving more hidden histories, if you're eager to uncover more untold stories from the past, hit that subscribe button. And remember, sometimes the most powerful secrets are the ones that refuse to die. The values, the traditions, and the spirit that endure, even when the world has moved on. The legacy of the last samurai lives on, a testament to the enduring power of the human spirit.